You know, there are some games that are just far too intriguing, and I enjoy far too much to not do a second episode of. And when you give me a new character that uses numbers instead of letters to start forming words in a word-based roguelike game, I have to hop back in. I'm legally required to hop back in. I'm not actually legally required to hop back in. This video is not sponsored. The previous video was sponsored. I'm not sponsored. I just like the game. And they're not paying me to say that because this is not sponsored. They were kind of paying me to say it in the last one, but they also weren't. I was free to say whatever I wanted about it. It's not sponsored. We're going to play some cursed words. Thanks for coming back and enjoying some more. If you missed the last episode, go check it out and you'll see what's going on in this game, because it is kind of interesting and I'm having a good time. We're playing as Haley Bales, okay? Haley runs a retro-themed restaurant. Sure, start of the grid, we scatter one unique number between 1 and 5. And all colored numbers get plus 10 tile score. I have no freaking clue what this is going to mean. Let that be very well known. Hey there, stranger. I'm Haley. Nice to meet you. I wonder if you can help me with something. E gave me this pin when I joined the Secret Syntactic Society, but I don't know how to use it. It puts numbers on my tiles. I think they work as some kind of wild card, a bit like question mark tiles, but there's more to it than that. Maybe something to do with their position in a word. Can you play around with them and see if you can figure them out? What the frick? Okay, so I have a 4. So I'm going to guess that if this is the 4th letter in the word, then it's a wild card. Is that correct? That's insane if that's actually the case. So I have to time you, because like this is not a word. But I have to, this would be, because this could be like ones, right? Okay, what the frick? That's insane. That's insane. So let's come up with a solution then. This could be ing, which means that we could do zing. I mean, dude, zing is pretty good. I'm not sure about zin 4. Did you mean zing? I did mean zing. Thanks for asking. E. Okay. That's a good start. I understand. At least a little. No need to be polite. Grab whichever item takes your fancy. Okay. Each tile used with a base value of 4 or more scatters a red tile onto the next grid. Is good. Is not the one you buy here, though. Each blue tile used scatters a question mark onto the next grid. Yes. And now you run blue tiles, such as a pair of socks, so that if your word contains exactly 2 blues, you get a ×2 letter score. So we want to now get exactly 2 blues on the grid. And if we can do that, then we start to get some interesting combinations. You've given me another 4. Yeah, you've given me a 4. That's good stuff, man. We could do like jewel. Apparently that's not a thing. We could do we could do let's ignore it, okay? We got data down here. It's not a very good word, to be honest with you. I feel like you got to use this J. I kind of like Jeep. I think that Jeep is just a good word. I'm going to use Jeep and I'm going to be happy. Yeah, can't do anything with those quite yet. We'll get there. You gave me another 4. What can I do with this 4? I can do... It has to be the 4th letter in a word. So this could be like... Phantos? Phantom? We can't do. Okay. We do got softed? Hold on. Softed. That's a word, and it's a decent word, and I'm going to play it, and we're going to get out of this place. We need some more items, okay? We need some more items to make some stuff happen here. If your word ends in a blue, you get ×2. Is good, man. Sells for 0. Use a blue tile to improve it. Now that, my friends, is an interesting... That's an interesting lad. It's an interesting lad. This is an investment in the future. I'm going to restock once. You got to give me worn out jeans. Start of the grid, 2 blues become question marks. Brother, that's not what I need. I need you to give me blues. I'm going to carry over $10. And we're going to try to get something crazy next time. Each tile gets -1, scatter 5 void. Both are bad, okay? Each tile gets -1. I think this is actually horrible. I think we are going to be in tough shape on this one. Although, you know what? It looks like they can't go to 0. So that's actually a lot better. That's a lot better. Okay. I don't mind this. This can be hurts, which is decent. I don't think it's that good, though. What we can do is we could do error. I think that error is kind of cool, right? It's actually just worse than hurt, which sucks because it's a way cooler word. Okay, I'm gonna play hurts or hurl, one of the two. Either one works fine. Ooh, those get affected after the fact. Okay, yeah, that's really bad, man. That's really bad. How about that 3? Can I do anything with it? I'm gonna tell you, I definitely can't. I definitely can't. So I gotta figure out how to use this X. I mean, I think that Cox is not bad here. This is worth 10. I think you gotta play Cox and just roll with it. Okay. And now you just need 9. You have a 5 over here. Okay. So you could do like oh, this is so difficult to comprehend in my brain. You could do like 10 drawing, 10 tenderizing, 10 Tenets. Terrible movie. Somebody will disagree with me on that. I don't know. I want to use this. But I understand. Can we do this? No. Okay. So that, even though the 5 is kind of an S, it is not valid in this exchange. Which makes sense, obviously. Drones is not possible. How about just like... We can get to ing if we play this correctly. I was trying to use 5 as our method into that. But apparently that's a little harder. So what about... Well, no, it would have to be. So it's something here, and then I need 4 letters before this. So it would be like yennowing is not a word. Okay, there's not something there. I'm going to re-roll this. I don't like it. A 1 is not good enough. Although maybe it is good enough. No, I don't think it's good enough. We want to do something like... If this was down 1, we had chalk, which was actually kind of a good word. Mix is not horrible. This gets us there, man. Let's do mix and get out of this nonsense at this point. Also, I'm sorry that I was rendering a video and the Windows sound just went off. It's not your computer, it's mine. I didn't realize the video hadn't rendered. I'm rendering the next episode of the Indie Piece podcast. Go check out the podcast. I won't have a link to it in the description, most likely. Scattered 2 unique numbers. Yeah, man. Let's break my brain far more than I should have. Start of the grid, blue vowels become question marks. Start of the grid, scatter 2 blues. Perfect. That's what we need first. And V, W, X, Y, and Z become blue. Perfect. Okay. Now we're in. And we have ×2 on this guy. And as we use blues, this is going to gain money, which is going to make our life better and better and better. And I think it's going to be okay. And now you got more numbers. Okay. You tell me that there was no V's, W's, X's, Y's, or Z's? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. How about chic? kind of a cool word. You also do have cake, which is just better. You also have... Nah, you don't. I'm going to tell you, you don't. I was going to say you had shackle, but you definitely don't. You do have... Splake? You don't have splake, because it's not a word, okay? You have grips for 8. I mean, I'm going to tell you that I think that chic for 15 is very solid. Or shirk. Fair enough. I don't even really know what the word shirk is, but we'll roll with that for right now. You got a V. This is good. This is really good, man. So we could say... You have ever in here, which is kind of fun. And then your letters are over here. You don't have the ability to go forever. But this is kind of cool. This would get a ×2 on it. And that's about it. That's about it. I feel like there's probably something better here. You have an ED here. You have evened. That's much better. Okay. That's much better. I think I'm happy with evened. For 24, that's a really decent word. And it starts to scale this up, so now it's up to $2. And now you just want to make use of these letters at this point. So you can do like diode or Dion, sure. Celine, my girl, and that's good enough. I think I'm fine with that, okay? I think I'm fine with that. We need more juice because that took too long to do that. I do think glass of milk is okay, man. I also think graduation cap is just fine at this point. But if we're going to play the question mark game, let's play the question mark game. Because I do think that is decent. And then we're going to just rearrange you to have socks at the back. And then we'll see where life goes. I mean, WoW right out the rip is completely okay. It's probably going to be the best... Well, you have men's. You also have... You have a 1 here. So you have, like, Sow. You also have the idea of... Oh, if only the T was in the right spot. You had a weight. A 5 down here. Again, you have men's. You have... There's so many options, man. Like, tones you have. You have... Look, I think you just go, wow. This is 22 points. This is really decent. It's really good. 22 points, and then you can rethink about life here. And you can say, like, puddler? Peddler? Can't do peddler. You do have zeal. Zeal's a cool word. It doesn't put a question mark on the grid. Which means, to be honest with you, it's actually just the worst word here, because this is going to be plus 15 on this. In a perfect world, you would have this and the question mark. So this could be like veil. And then this will have a plus 15 on it. And then that'll get multiplied. So this will be... I mean, brother, this is 40 points. Is there a better... Yeah, there almost certainly is. Because this is better. There's also a chance that, like... Yeah, this exists. I mean, I have no clue what this word would be. But it's a nutty word. It doesn't get the ×2 though, because I don't hit this. So I mean, really, this is your best option. Yeah, coitus. That's exactly what I intended it to be. Bro, that's a crazy. It's just bonkers. I don't think that's legal. I'm with it. Blue tiles get +8 seems like a very reasonable play. I think it's just very reasonable. Each empty sticker slot gets $1. I mean, I also think that, like, going for this nonsense can be good. So, I mean, let's do it, okay? So, our last one technically started with Q. Scatters the numbers 7 through 10. I can't think that far, okay? I can't think that far. I'm sorry. That's too much. That's too much. Okay, a lot of options. A lot of options. I mean, a lot of options, but not much I can do with it. Kai is not a word. Fly is a word, apparently. Which is shocking to me. I think that you take fly and you frickin' run. This has to move to the front, ×2 in the back, ×1.5 here. You go fly, and then you start with a G on the next one, if possible. There's no G out here, but you could make it a G, right? Because you could turn this into a G. So then it would be like... It could be galleries. Okay, yeah, it's crazy. It's insane. It's the greatest word of all time. Yeah. This is disgusting. I mean, it's actually like so goated. Submit a 9-tile word. Yeah. J's become shiny and they could behave as an H or a Y. My brain you can't do that to me, okay? I will say that I don't think that counted as starting with a G, so I don't think I got the 1.5 on that. Maybe I'm incorrect. I think you want this, for the record. The numbers are good, but they're good in moderation, is what I'm going to say about them. I also love the idea of upgrading the fountain. It's just an easy play. If I want to break my brain, I could go jellyfish. Okay. Get 28 word score, 2 for each $1 you have. Okay. Wait, hold on. That's so good. It has to be this because this is going to scale up to be insane. And then you can just run this build, and now money doesn't matter. And I know that that's lame, okay? Because you're gonna be like, Tyler, I want to see you get insane new items. But the insane item is the item we had all along, my friends. And that's what's going to go crazy. So now you can go phased and it's okay. But I think we can do better than this. We have off. Nope. We have Zaft. We have Zoft. Zofts. Okay, it's not a word. You have an ED on here. You have... How about... Zited or just Zit? I mean, to be honest with you, Zit's actually a really good word here. And then you can... you can't do Zits. You could do You can't do that. Wettins? Could do work. That's 13. Zit's better at 14. Off. Wait a minute. Was that a word? No, okay. I mean, I think that there's probably better words, but let's just run Zit. As long as you got exactly two of those suckers in here. Now, this makes our one stamp kind of useless. But now you can do some crazy stuff here. Because you could theoretically, like, this will be a word, and it will be a good word. But it's also, like, a little weird, right? So this could be, like, rose. And then you can tack on some more stuff. And it is potentially, like, still valid. I mean, I think that this is really good. But it's actually not, because we want exactly 2 to get the ×2. But you are getting an additional 8. So really what you want to do is this. I have no idea what word this is. I could not tell you. Low boy? Yeah, okay. That's low boy. It's exactly how I drew it up. If you were at all concerned. I hate that we didn't get all the way there on it, but yeah, it's low boy. Okay. Now you want to use as many blues as humanly possible, okay? Because you're gonna get this anyway. So now you play the all blues game, and you go like. The thing is, you start to just get into like you can guess a little. How about Jedi? That definitely works. Jedis. Sure. I mean, I think that's a fun word. I'm not sure I can do better than that. It would have to be. You have to get. I don't even know. We're gonna run Jedis. We're gonna run Jedis because it's breaking me otherwise. Okay, and I value my own life at this point. They're just so wacky, brother. They're just so wacky, and I freaking love it. I love it. It's just the most messed up words. Imagine showing your mom who plays friggin' text twist on Facebook. Imagine showing her this nonsense and be like, guess what I can do? Okay. Yeah, these are both amazing, man. I'm going to lock you. I'm gonna do this. Blue vowels become question marks. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too, man. I would like both of those in the future. We're gonna save our nest as long as we can. But we'll get to the point where it'll be good. This is crazy. So this could be questing. It has 3 lads in it. So it's not as good. But the word is frickin', or quieting, that's fine. But the word is frickin' sick. Yeah, okay, I guess that this would be an I. The word is sick, so I'm just gonna roll with it. I know it's not the best possible opportunity. And I should be doing the best opportunity to get the best stuff. I get it, okay? I get it. How about this? It's gotta be a word. It isn't? How about that? Yeah, obviously, man. Landes is Landes. Of course it's Landes. How could you not understand that? Times 2.5 for 212 points? That seems okay. Oh, I love it. I love it, dude. I friggin' love it. And I hate that I love it, but it is amazing. It is so good. You're frozen again, please. Continue. That will be the end of my purchasing after that one. Each time you submit a word, randomize the order of your stickers. Okay, developer, I'm allowed to say this because I'm not sponsored anymore. Now, that said, I can say this when I'm sponsored anyway because it's written into the contract that I give my direct and honest opinion. This is really a shitty boss, okay? Is not good. Because all this is... Well, I guess it's when you submit it. Here's what I'll say. If this randomizes it and then puts it back to where they were before, then I'm fine with it. But if it just... What the hell does eats the grid mean? I mean, I have to know. If it's just randomize them and then they are in the wrong order again, I would be irritated. Okay, yeah, man, you eat the grid. That's fine. Look, it's prizes, prizes. Oh, praxies, of course. How could I be so silly? That's just praxies. I love it, man. I love it. 160 to your face. That's good stuff. Give me some blues. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. You killed one of my question marks. It's unfortunate. I really felt like this was a word. And it is a word. But I don't know why I felt like I could go to the T and it would still be a word. Or to like here. Do I know what word this is? Yeah, it's probably like quals. Is that good enough, or do we want to try to get two blues into this? I'm not sure I can get 2 blues into this. So I think I'm just going to... Quail, of course. I think I'm just going to run 1. And then we get a +8, a +15... times 1.5 to 103. I got the 1.5. I don't know. I guess I need to start this with an R, if possible. And that would have to be, like... Raver. But this doesn't technically start with an R, man. So we would rather... Oh, but we can't do that. I mean, I guess that this is fine. This is gonna get there. Caesar? Sure, man. Sure. Say it'll be fine. This will get times 2'd or times 2.5, and then we'll hitch up for 125 and get out of it. It's a boss fight that we got on the third grid, man. I think that's very decent. Very decent. I think you run this because you want higher number still. And then you want both of these, okay? You want both of these, and then I think you piss off, and you don't do anything for the rest of the run. And you just collect this. This is going to be $28, which is going to give me an absurd amount of juice every time. And it's going to be really, really good. Now, you want to use exactly 2 blues. That's not exactly 2 blues. This is. So is this. I have no idea what word this is. But that's not for me to figure out. That's for them to figure out. Can I do... How about like this? That is better. Okay, that is better. Merism. Okay. I love not knowing what word I'm putting in, bro. I don't know why that makes me so disturbingly happy to have no clue what the hell word I'm putting in. We also need a hella score, man. These scores are intense. Okay. You got some plays here. Is this good enough? I feel like that you can do better. So this is like ship. There's no way to do this 4 and this 5. Ship. This is breaking me. Shapen? Shape. It could be an ing here. Wait, hold on. So you could go like do 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 do. Okay, you could go do 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 do. There has to be some move to where this works. And I can do something wacky. That's good. I mean, that's a 7 letter. I feel like that's not good enough. You really want... I mean, this is really good. That's an 8-letter word, man. So is this. And then it's 4 blues, which is not... See, the problem is that I think that this word is actually worse. Medicant, of course. I think that this is actually worse. Although, I don't know. It's pretty good. Because you don't get the times 1.5 on it. So now this wants to start with an N at this point. Which my brain can't comprehend. Nutrients. That's a disgusting word. Yeah, nutrients. That was really good, man. It's going to be times 2 at the end of that, too. Plus 30 for each of those. Yeah, this is probably the best word I've ever put in. 365. That's okay. Yeah, that's okay. I don't think you want to spend any money, okay? Because you're going to get... Oh, frick you, man. I'm going to spend money. I'm going to spend money. Get 60 word score, 4 for each dollar you have. Keep in mind that we still have this that I can sell for 36 at any waking moment. And we're getting close to... We have 5 stages this time, so it's a little scary. We do want to do this. We do want to freeze you. And we do want to see what the heck happens here in a little bit. Oh my god, man. This is starting to be incomprehensible. And I do love it. That is bandage, man. It is bandage. Whether you want to believe it or not, it is bandage. This... I mean, it's better. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Yeah, cyanamides. This might be the most peculiar video I've ever uploaded to my channel, man. The thing is that I actually think that the pair of socks is potentially a bad item. And I think that we don't want to use it. I mean, we could run this word, and it's the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Even this. I mean, like, it's... What does this even mean, man? What does it even mean? And the worst part is that it's not good. It's not good enough. Polonaises. It's not good enough. And I hate that it's... We need to replace... Like, 191 is not good enough, man. Get a blue question mark consumable tile. It's a good thing. I have to get rid of this guy. And I need to instead run... I need to run something different, okay? You run this, give or take. You can also do... Apparently not that. I mean, I guess that what we had before was better. So it's this. It's this. It's still good. Oftener. The problem is that your times 2.5, we can make really long words in this one. But we can't make really long words with the 2.5 bonus. And if we just got rid of this and replaced it with like form a long word and you get benefit, then you're actually going to be like way better in the long run. This is probably like boobas and we just get bullbats. Yeah, bullbats. That's how we drew it up. This is where you run bullbats because you know you can get 159 with that, and this scales this up to 52. Use every letter of the alphabet in a run. Amazing. Each time you use a letter for the rest of the game, tiles with that letter get +1 tile score. That's an absurd item. It's a crazy item. Okay. We did, like, almost lose, because I only had 1 grid left to figure that out. But it's fine. It's fine. You do have to do this. And then I gotta think a little bit. I mean, unfortunately, it's just not good enough to do anything else. Restock me real quick. That Heart on Fire is legendary. That don't show up often. Get word score times longest consecutive run of red tiles. That's not good enough. This is a pair of socks upgrade to go to 3 times. Which, again, I get it, but it's not good enough for what we're doing here. We needed something a little wackier. I do think we are going to struggle in this next wave. So I am going to sell this to get 53 big ones. And then I'm going to upgrade this and I'm going to leave. I know I have a stamp open, but now we are getting an additional 168 word score tacked onto our nonsense. Scatter 8 Qs. You know what, man? They are going to turn into question marks, potentially. So give me the Qs. I don't mind having them. You scatter them at the end. You coward. You coward. But I have insane ideas here. Because now I can do QUAL. I mean, I can do just this. There's probably like a qualify in here. Although I don't see a qualify in here. Or like a quality. Koala. That's the little Australian guy with the big nose. Sorry, that's a terrible joke. You do have this. So you could do something weird like equality. But you can't quite make that happen either. What if I just re-roll? It might be okay. QUAL. QUALD. How about squall? 4 question marks. Each one is 45. You're not getting the you're not getting the 3 times though. I mean, unfortunately, I think that this is probably your best option. Keep in mind that you're getting 130 on top of this. So quad, that tax on, plus 45, times 3. That's a 732 point word, man. This is pretty good. It is pretty good. And then you can just do, like, some weird nonsense like this, which is probably queer, which I think is fine for this. I mean, I think that using Qs, we might as well do it. How about like squirrel? Is that possible? Nah, probably not. Can also re-roll if I want to, but or squeal. Squeak. You don't have an A in the right spot for some of this. This is disgusting up here, man. QQQ. Imagine if we had like a Q's or wild or something. Be an insane scenario. I think you run this. I'm gonna tell you that this is better though. This is better. QOF. This is better because you get the 168 on it. You're actually just gonna win. I mean, that's a 2-grid victory, man. This is what I intended this to be like when we had the 52. Is we're getting a lot of stuff off of that, and then you definitely still do this. And now you just have to get something like really, really good here. I think this is better than this. Or, on the flip side, we just take both. But I can't afford both. Because I don't have spots for both. This allows us to play more blues, man. I'm going to miss the ×3. But I think it's the right choice to do this. And then restock me once. I'm just looking for... I mean, this is worth it. 264 now. Let's just continue. I'm going to carry the $44. If we find a stamp that's worth it, we're gonna take that stamp, okay? But I'm not going to lose sleep over it quite yet. God, time flies when you're having... For 41 minutes has absolutely just flown by at this point. So we want to end in an R. Or end in a blue at this point. But we want to make use of as many things along the way as humanly possible. So we could do, like... Anemone? It's not going to be a word. But I'm sure that there is potentially something... I mean, this is... I could not explain to you what this word will be. How about, like, panettone? Probably not. I feel like that there's so many options that can potentially come out of this. Even just, like... dragging around the board, you can just come up with stuff. This could be like gooners. Imagine if I got gooners into here. Please, goonery, goonery. Yeah, man, goonery. This is where they put the gooners. In the goonery. That is so good. Wow. Okay. There's gotta be a word in here somewhere. Ending in an ing? Yeah. I don't know. Snappering. Yeah, snappering. Doesn't end in a blue. Okay, it doesn't end in a blue. 492 is okay. Just get out of the level, okay? Just get out of the level. Ending in this. This is going to be a absolute mess because I got no idea what this is. It's minutely. It's minutely, and that is going to end in... Is going to result in a lot of freaking... Is 583... 1 is not enough, man. It's not enough. I hate that it's not enough. I feel like this should be annihilating, man. I feel like it should just be annihilating. Watch this nonsense. Because how stupid can this get? What do you think this is? Oh yeah, Pyrenocarp. Yeah, that's how I drew it up. That's just Pyrenocarp. That's a 1,300 point word. Okay. Don't spend in the shop unless there's something like truly great. The grid wraps horizontally is really fun. It's really fun, but it's not good enough, okay? It is not good enough. I'm going to restock you once. Using all tiles in a 2x2 area scatters 4 blues onto the next grid. You know what, man? We can probably make that happen. This is also interesting, but we can probably make that happen. I'm gonna restock you one more time. I was just looking for an upgrade somewhere. Stick with 45. You're still getting 270 extra point score. Okay. You run the 2x2s. I think you run the 2x2 gainst. Yeah. You run the 2x2 here. Ends in one of these. This is a decent start for 385 for 777. It's much better. 370. You know what I'm talking about. 770. I keep on saying the word wrong. Okay. Now you gun it. Now you gun it. Because I'm sure that there's something like absurd in this scenario. I'd love to use this queue. There's gotta be some kind of just absolutely maniacal word that I could punch out of this. Like, I mean, this is pretty good. It could end in ED down here. So if we time it correctly. I mean, that's pretty decent. But is it better than just ending in a... I think this is better, man. Sophistry. Ending in a blue will make this better in the end. 4 question marks. 1130. I mean, it's good. It's good. I think this is showing how hard this game is, man. When this run is this broken, and yet we still... It's not like a guarantee that we win, right? That's the insane part. I mean, you're going to run this word. Impurenesses. I've never had more fun playing a game where I have no clue what's going on. I can't believe this ain't the final boss, man. I'm actually going to take this to 4 grids. That's crazy. Look how many of these we have. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. It's, I mean, just run it. Appellators. Why not? Plus 45, plus 45, plus 45, plus 45. Oh, it's just... It's heavenly. It's heavenly. It's stupid. It is so ungodly stupid, but it is so good, man. Blue tiles get plus 16. You're gonna hate me. I actually think that is not as good as just holding on to the money. I restock you. Scattered blue tiles huddle together. Okay. But brother, that's really good. That's really good, and here's why. Because those would become question marks. I can't afford it though. I'd have to sell this. Okay, yeah. Well, no, because I want that. I think that's giving me a lot of blue. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Restock once. Yeah, this has to be done. You got to go for the ×3. ×3 is important. There may have been something better down there. I don't know. 8 colored tiles become colorless is not good. Increased target by ×1.75 is absolutely terrifying, man. That is really scary. This goes up to 7,000. I'm not sure we can do that. I gotta try. I gotta try. This is messy. This is messy. I can always sell things to try to get some slightly better stuff. Each blue tile scatters a question mark. You scatter 6 blues. I do need to utilize this again. That is important. Okay, that is important. 8,778. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. Let's see if we can do... I gotta use these question marks. Somehow this is a valid word. Which is insane to me. So is this. I mean, I think that's surprisingly decent. But this is technically better because it would end in a blue. It's getting a ×3 at the end of it. Let's try it. Let's try it. 252 is not enough on that. 1311. You need better rounds from here on out to make this happen. Dude, I fear we're cooked. I genuinely fear we're cooked. I'm not positive that we can do enough here. We need something like real crazy. This is okay. It's okay. I don't think it's good enough. The problem is, you know what? This has to be our reroll. Those were just not in a good enough spot. But I think that sets us back now, because now you're running all this, right? This is your only chance, is to do something like this. Yeah, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. This is about as good as we can get with a over fullness. It's about as good as you can get with a word at this point. That's a lot. That's a lot. ×3. Over fullness. So that was an O was our last letter used. So we need to start with a P somehow. That's not going to happen. We just start with anything. Okay? We start with anything. We try to slip into you just forming a word up here. I mean, I think that whatever this is probably good enough. Okay? We try. That's idealization. Just keep in mind, every single one of them is a +45 for all of those. ×3. ×3 again. I don't know why it's hitting a ×3 twice, but we're rolling with it. Because it's going to somehow allow me to succeed here. Because now we can run... Like, at this point, it's just... It's sneak around the grid collecting letters. Oh, I can't believe it, man. I can't freaking believe it. There's no way. Underperceives? This might be 2814 on its own, man. That's an absolutely freaking nutty word. It was close. It was close. We get there on the very last grid. I'm shocked, to be honest with you. I kind of thought we were dead. But you know what? We persevere in the end. Synergies. I think this one broke me. Honestly, I think that this video this video has mentally collapsed my brain. There's yeah, my longest word, !4, !4, V, ? Of course, yeah, that seems very logical. I'm just so confused. I'm just so confused. New character unlocked. Chess pieces have appeared. Why not? Right? Why not? Chess pieces have appeared. That seems so logical. That seems like the obvious next step on this one. Who wouldn't want some chess pieces to come in? What do you mean I'm not ready yet? What is this nonsense? I'm not ready yet? How about you're not ready yet? Okay, who's the chess master? Sam Gambit. Okay. You scatter a chess piece and takes give +8 word score. Look, I don't make the rules. I have to know what the hell that means. I have to know. I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.